treat myself to a new pair of cycling shoes. These are about 3 years old. I thought I'd go for these naughty little things.
So next variation, we're just going to do a T motion. So it was more of a Y pattern, and now the next one will come out into more of a T. And then relax back down, forward, and we're going to bring that head in that nice neutral position. So we're going to...
Morning team, how are we? Hope we're good. Just literally sat in the car with my notepad making some notes on that session today, because you're meant to track the lows as well as the highs. That was horrendous. So that was a session at Do 3 this morning. We did an endurance session of 4x300s, which is 12 lengths. First one, I did 8 lengths and then just started literally drinking the pool. And then after that, my head was about to blow. So we use these beepers today. You put it in your cap, and it's a timer basically for how long your lengths should be. So mine was around 30 seconds. But I swear, if that was going to beep one more time, my head would have just blown up. So now my ego's calmed down a bit. I'm really, really pleased, because the old Tom would have had head loss today. Would have had complete head loss. Had a little paddy, had a little tantrum, kicked him, screamed, and kicked the goalpost and all that sort of stuff. But I've calmed down. Made a little bit of a reflection piece on it, and I'm glad, because I actually broke the session down into 50s and just did 50 on, 20 seconds off, 50 on, 20 seconds off. Just literally focused on doing that, and just focused on technique, rhythm, breathing, calm down. And it wasn't the session that was outlaid. It wasn't ideal, it's not optimal. But the reality is I managed to complete the session at my current threshold. So calm down. So that's the session for this morning. Now I'm going to head into work block 1. So track the highs and the lows. That one was a low, but we made it a high. Put it that way. So anyway, I'm going to head back now, have some food, and I'll speak to you guys later.
A lot of those guys, they're already, like you look at them, they're probably already quite light triathlete builds, whereas for you, you're obviously fucking big, muscular, like fucking block, fucking no mobility whatsoever. But when you put a wetsuit on, you'll get the most out of the wetsuit.
That's pretty much what's happening.
Like kayaking, basically.
Fucking hell, yeah, that's exactly it, yeah.
If there's a technical issue, then you can't change that by just doing more and more.
Session 2, what we're doing, 90 minutes on Zwift with 20-second sprints every 5 minutes. Warm up's done, just in the first 5-minute block. At zone 2, I've got 15 sprints at 20 seconds a go, which will take us up to 90 minutes. So first sprint, 20 seconds away, stand by. Parental advisory advised in the next 3 seconds. You know you sweat hard when you start foaming. Ah, that's disgusting. That's not even spit, that's just pure salt. Wow. Woo! We are getting hot. 10 down, 5 more to go. Final one, number 15. 3 seconds, stand by. a fan. Morning team, how are we? We are on Wednesday, middle of the week this week, and this morning is a pool session, and I'm going to break this one down today. I'm going to do a little bit of a technical session with flippers, snorkel. I'm going to work on something called a YMCA drill because I really want to build some muscle memory around the key areas of the stroke, and I feel that at the minute I'm just swimming but just constantly repeatedly doing the wrong thing. So I'm going to break it down today for the first part of the session, then go into I think 6 to 8 100s with 1 minute rest, and then that's pretty much the session this morning. Then later on today, this evening, I'm going out with 2 clients. My first client, he's actually training for a triathlon, so I'm going to go out with him. And then my second client, he's training for the Mallorca 312 on the bike. So it's 2 bike sessions, but combined, because they live pretty local to each other, I'm going to make it about a 40 or 50 mile. First one for me will be like a zone 2-3 session with the first one, and then the second one will be more of a zone 4/5 session. So I'm going to have a look a little bit later on at that and see how that's going to fit into the rest of the week in terms of breaking it down with times and stuff. So yeah, that's what's planned a little bit later on today. So let's get changed, let's get in the pool, and I'll see you shortly. Super chuffed with that session this morning. I actually genuinely could feel my arms at almost 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock, which I think is where fundamentally some of the areas I've been going wrong with. So super chuffed with that this morning, which is really, really good. I'm going to do a couple more drills at that. I'm not going to focus on like getting volume in to the point where like I'm getting out of breath. I'm actually just going to work them 50 and 100s, but technically, so really buzzing with that session this morning. So as I say, it's nice to do those sessions and you feel those little mini breakthroughs, which is good. So I've got now a solid day of calls. I'm looking at it from this way and I'm really enthusiastic and energetic about this because I can see the changes already, and I can see from your observations, like what you're noting down as just norm, are fucking huge, big steps. So we're going to flesh out what has gone well, what hasn't gone well, how we can improve. 4 calls and 3 programs written and 3 pieces of content done. Pre-workout shake. I'm now going to be getting changed to go out. Let's go.
What's that?
There he is, the big lad.
Don't fall off.
Cycle number 2 with the Scottish assassin. All right, mate. All right. Morning team, back in the pain cave in the cottage of wattage. Morning session is zone 2 for 15 minutes, then 5 minutes at zone 3, and I'm going to be doing that 5 times. Robocop back on the streets. Not only does he look like him, he moves like him as well. Stiffest man in the West, about to pound the pavement. 9 miles endurance, let's go. Yes team, how are we? Hope we're good. About halfway around now, 4 miles in to a 9 mile run, but I'm currently holding about 6 or 7 beats faster per minute, more than usual. So, don't want to jinx it, but this might be PB3 for this week. I'm joining the rest of the Built to Perform crew in getting some PBs this week. So fingers crossed. Let's keep moving this needle as we climb this little hill on Windmill Lane. And I'll see you guys shortly. Right then, here we go. Let's have the debrief. Let's get this locked in. Oh, saving. That was pretty spicy, I enjoyed that. 10:31 mile at, well, that took an hour and a half, 8:54 pace. Chuffed to bits with that. So that in reality is zone 3. So first zone 3 run, 10 miler in the bag. Feeling good, feeling warm, feeling sweaty. You know what I am absolutely gasping for now? An ice cold blue Powerade. Oh, that would be an absolute dream. But I haven't got any. Ready now to kick on with the weekend. Whatever you're up to, have fun, enjoy. See you on the other side. Yes team, how are we? Hope we are well. Just about to kick off with a 40-minute session, interval session. It's 10 times 1 minute uphill sprints. So there's a local little hill by me, which is about a 5-10 minute run away, which goes over the motorway. So basically a set up pitch there that looks long enough to be about a minute uphill. Let's start moving that needle. Let's go. One. 168 to 170. Oh wow, this is burning now. So we're 15 minutes in, which is halfway. So you think it's 1 minute up, 2 minutes down, that's 3 minutes per set. 15 minutes halfway, so quick gel. It's surprising how many yards you feel back on each set. It's like you get to another checkpoint, it just becomes that little bit harder. Anyway, we're on the back end now. So let's keep it going. Session in the bag. New name for this hill, Needle Hill, because we move the needle. Just make sure that if you're on this hill, you're prepared to do the fucking work. Oh, what a feeling. That, it's so surprising how much each set catches up with you. Mental. Like, yeah, I really have to dig in for the next 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet, 50, wow. But anyway, session done. I'm gonna have a steady plod home, which is gonna take 15 minutes. So cool it down, listen to some tunes, and that is that session in the bag. Morning team, how are we? In the mixer with the Ironman from New Zealand. How you feeling, big boy?
All good, mate. All good.
Pins all good?
I gotta check out the car.
He's a branded specimen. What an absolute animal.